I'm going to show you how to use a wireless mic. And why would you want to use a wireless mic? Well, for those of you who are teaching kids remotely, you will know that your microphone on your computer is really not so great. I mean, they can hear you fine. When you record your videos, that's fine. But if you get up and move, the farther you are away from your computer, the less the audio quality is. Some of you might be teaching kids at home with kids in your classroom at the same time. So for you to get up here and move around is really important, all right? So we're just testing this. This is our first go around it, kind of experimenting. I have something called the Alvoxcon UM310, and it basically clips on a wireless mic so I can walk around the room and people can hear me. So we're going to test it out. I'm going to show you what's in the packaging and how it works. So the first thing that I'm going to tell you is there is a transmitter, and the transmitter goes into your laptop, and you can see that it has a USB connection there. Problem is that we have a USB-C connection. So this came with a USB-C adapter. So I'm just going to plug this in here, and you can see that that goes right into my computer. It can also go into my dongle as well, but I'm going to use it in my computer. So the other thing is that this came with two different microphones. One that has a little clip on it. I'll show you how to use that in a moment. And the other one is just a little tiny thing that can actually go on right here. There's a little hole. I could put it inside here. And if I did that, I could clip. You can see there's a little clip on here. Here's the receiver's antenna. I could just clip it on here, but I find this kind of heavy. So I prefer, if I take that out, I prefer using this right here. So let's undo that. You can decide what you want. There's also a lanyard here if you prefer putting the lanyard on. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take this. I'm going to plug it inside here, just like that. And then I'm going to take this and plug it real close to my mouth. And so basically, I have this plugged in here. Now, there is a charging cord, so I'm charging this right now. I'm charging this with my dongle. So you can see right here that it is, well, you can't see that very well, but it's plugged into my dongle. So I'm going to actually disconnect that. Apparently the battery is supposed to be about 6 hours, but what I've learned with wireless is that always assume less, so make sure you charge frequently. So the first thing that I'm going to do now that I have my mic plugged into my receiver, there's a power button right here, and I'm going to just turn it on right here. And actually it was on. I'm going to turn it on there. And I'm going to put my receiver into my laptop. And I'm going to make sure the antenna is up. And remember, I want to see these like this. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that in. Right like that. Now, when I look at my receiver, I see, and I also see 4 green lights, which means it's connected. And a little pop-up came up here and said, hey, I'm automatically switching you to that instead of your computer's mic. So let me show you where that is. Underneath settings, it went from here, which was my computer, to here, the USB, because that's what's plugged in. Now, the other thing that I'm going to do, X this out, is I'm using my camera right now, and that's fine. I could get up here and do it. It's pretty great. But I could also use my document camera. All right. So I happen to have a document camera right here, and I have the USB cord right here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the document camera right in front of me, and I'm going to put the end of this cord right here into my dongle. So I'll just go ahead and do that. Plug it into there, and it only goes one way. Now, when I do that, I've got this video camera up here, still using my computer, but it's switched and I'm upside down. So I can either try to turn this around, but this only does part way on mine. So on my document camera,
there actually is a little rotate button. So I'm going to click that. Oh, you got a nice view of my big forehead there. Okay. So you can adjust this any way you want. There's an auto focus button, what have you. I can even have this facing the other direction. So if I have two things going on, I could use my laptop's computer for this, or camera for this, and switch this for something in another room. All right. So there I am there. And if I go down to my settings and I go to my video, I can switch it to my computer's. So now they see this. So, you know, you can decide. I'm going to go back to the IPVO. I do think the IPVO or the document camera, even if you don't have an IPVO, does have a better quality and a little bit more versatile as far as movement, turning it around and all that. So, you know, you can choose what you like. All right. I can see that I'm a little out of focus right now, so I'm going to select the autofocus on my, there you go, much better. Now you can see all my wrinkles. Anyway, so now I have the document camera in here. I can go ahead and do whatever I want. The microphone is on. Now the real test of this is to see how well this transmits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this maybe in my pocket. So I'll just put it in my pocket right here. I'm going to get up and I'm going to adjust my document camera a little bit. And so I'm going to pretend that I'm doing whatever I want to do here. And then I'm going to actually just move this over here. I'm over here. I'm doing whatever I want to do. Now, you'd probably want to put markers on your table so you know you have a good sense of what people are seeing. But now I'm going to test the audio quality. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just turn this here. I'm going to actually leave this room. And I'm going to walk down the hall. And I'm going to probably go about maybe 50 to 100 feet. I don't know. I might even try going outside. So if I lose you, you'll see the quality of the sound. So I'm going to go ahead and leave. All right. I'm going to take my mask. So I'm walking with Carolyn Kirschman because I'm testing the microphone. So we're over here and we're probably about 20 feet. And so now I'm over here walking down the hallway. I'm about 30 feet. And now I see Carolyn. And I'm walking in. And I'm closing the door. All right, so let's see how that works. All right, so you saw me. I'm going to turn this back. I had to have my mask on. And I'm back. All right, so let's say that I'm done. And now I want to turn off my microphone. What I'm going to do is go to my settings again. And I'm going to turn off my wireless mic.
So you can hear me talking. Don't worry about this right here. It's just saying that, you know, you can use your wireless microphone with two speakers, but we're not doing that. So don't worry about that. I'm also going to go back to my, well, actually, I'm going to leave that there for a second because I want you to see with the computer's microphone. Let's see. I'm talking over here. I am not using the wireless mic. See what kind of difference that has. Moving over, coming back to you. Here I am. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn this back to my computer. There we go. All right. So again, when you're all done, I would charge this. So make sure that you take your, I'm going to turn off the mic so it's off. And I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. It only goes one way, so be careful. And I'm going to go ahead and put that inside my dongle so it charges. That is basically it. So if you have any questions about it, we're just testing this one, and we might find other ones that are better. Feel free to contact me, Amy Gertenrich-Dwyer, Carolyn Kirschman, or Kristen Montagno. And of course, we're always willing to help you. And if you have any others that you've used that you find work well, please let us know. Have a great day.